Right, this week's vlog has got a bit of everything in it. So we're restoring some antique furniture. That's moving down to the house. Finishing off the bathroom with all the little bits. Finishing off in downstairs. So yeah, there's a bit of everything. So check out to the end and yeah, we'll see you soon. Right, back at the old Ostrov house for the next 2 days. Just getting some jobs done before we go back. So next job, need to get this restored and cleaned up. So we got this and the top over here. So I've got some glass panels there. I'm gonna glass it out. I need to put some shelves in. So basically we are really gonna keep it as it is. We want it really rustic. But what I'm gonna do is just sort of touch it up. So like get these push back in, rub it down, sand it down a bit at corners so it's distressed look, and then just polish it all up, sand all inside out, clean it all up basically. But yeah, it's just going to be really old and rustic looking, so we want it like this at the bottom, but all clean and shiny, just gluing up the corners. But yeah, if you look around, I've got some all new knobs to put on. But it's nice because it's nice and shallow, not very deep. So yeah, let's see how it comes out. Right, all sanded and prepped. So just started on one. So that's it all done. This is what we wanted. This sort of distressed sort of look. This is what I'm using. Good old Briarwax from the antique days. Went for Tudor Oak on this one, so it's sort of a lot darker. Gives a rich colour. So yeah, these all got to be buffed up. And then you have one of these buffing wheels. That's what we used to have years ago. And, yeah, they're really good polishing. So eventually I won't mind setting up my own little, like get this garage done, or a garage sort of done, and I can start restoring bits of furniture again. I miss the old antique days, so did it for a good many years. Quite a few shops and pine stripping. I'd love to do pine stripping. This is all pine, so up for it. I mean, if I could dunk it in the acid, get some big tanks, but yeah, I don't know if you can get caustic soda over here very well. Might need a license. It did in England, so. But yeah, that's going to have glass in it. Got some shelves to put in it, and I'm going to fill it in full of all like Bulgarian trinkets. I'm going to find all the colourful little bits and bobs, and then in there we're going to have all our dinner plates and stuff. So this, we want it as our dinner, you know, for the dining room. It's sort of in a way. All the crockery, we're going to go proper Bulgarian, everything, all the plates and cutlery, well not the cutlery but the plates and the cups and saucers for the other house. Yeah, I'm going to store it all in this hopefully. We'll see what it happens when it comes up like, but yeah, it's going to come up nice. So I'll show you when I get to the end. We've got some nice, not so much Bulgarian, but we'll put in like our bathroom sort of, these sort of a whole different colours of these. I think there's 2 of each colour, so there's 6 in total. So there'll be 2 for the drawers, 2 for them, and 2 for that. So yeah, it should look a bit different, a bit of colour. And there we go, one restored unit. That's come up really good. I wanted to get like the bits come through, it looks like it's oak underneath instead of pine, because I've done it in a Jacobean, well, a real dark oak, Tudor oak, so it's made it oaky. Yeah, now I've got this to start. Probably tomorrow's job, but yeah, well chuffed for that. It's going to look lovely down at the mountain house. So might just give it another quick polish, but it'll look better when it's inside. But that's what it used to look like. It's like a black tar or something they've painted on it. but it's preserved it, whatever it is. Oh, there's a little piece missing there. I'll have to make something up. But yeah, that just sits on top then. But big difference. Right, now we're on part 2. So I've got all this done. I've had to, there was a great big lock and a great big hole, and this was all falling, so I've had to craft in a new bit of wood. This is all gluing still, so get that fixed. When it's dry, God, the wind's got up. And at the moment, I'm now cutting glass for it. So, we're the world's worst glass cutter. Bloody thing's horrible. I used to get to whistle these like hell, but no, this thing's bloody horrible. So yeah, so I need to try and get this finished today because I went back to the house. So at the moment I can polish it. I can maybe do the glass later, but I've got a load of panes of glass from the old windows from the old house, so it's all going back and recycled. So yes, let's see if we can get these sizes right. I've just bodged that one up and cut it wrong. So yeah, this is going to transform later. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all polished. Yeah, and absolutely gutted. Just been to Econt to collect a wagon wheel light for our new house, and it all combust. All the electrics, all the connections are smashed off, everything. Absolutely gutted. So I don't know who's to blame, but didn't have to pay anything. So this is the other thing in Bulgaria. Let me get out this wind. So why they don't do this in England? It stops all the scams. So Econt is like their internal post sort of system for, you know, like a courier. So if you buy something off Facebook, like this was off Facebook, the person sends it to the, you know, my Econt, and then I pay for it at the Econt centre, the, you know, the courier. I can open it up, I can check it, you can have clothes, you can have wheels, furniture, anything sent. It's amazing. But this was not even sent wrapped. And it's like a full-on wagon wheel with all the electrics and all the little light fittings all on it. And none of it's wrapped, just a sticker on it. But the woman was like, oh, sorry, so I don't know who's to blame. But you don't have to, well, I think if you decide to change your mind, then it's you pay the delivery charge only. But because this has been smashed all up in transit, it's not on me. It's not for me to pay. She said, no, zero to pay. So I'm waiting back to hear back from the actual seller, because the wheel's perfect. It's just the electrics on it. Now they've all just pulled out, and the little plastic, so, and they literally just thread through, and they've all come unglued the thing. So I could fix it. So I've sent him a message. I was hoping to hear back from him, but I've sent him a message to say, look, there's two options. We can send back and you can fix it and return it, or I'll keep it if you want to knock some discount off. If you send me all the new little electric bits, I'll redo it and glue it all back together. It's fairly simple, just all pushing through the holes in the wheel to a connection block. So, you know, I can fix it that way if you wanted to, but it's only the fact that sort of some of them were all smashed. The actual, where you screw the plastic, they're like little plastic things, as it, you know, where you screw the bulb in. But all that, you know, they'd been smashed or pulled out. So yeah, just waiting to hear back on that. But oh man, it looked gorgeous. So it's a 70-inch one I ordered, so it's not the big one, but it's a nice size. But we want another one as well, so we'll see. I'll keep you updated. The only pictures I've sort of got of it is sort of the damaged ones, but yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully it gets back to me. They shut at 3, so yeah, I've got like 45 minutes, so it might be a next week job. We'll see, because I'm going away tomorrow and they're not open Sundays. So right, back to restoring furniture. And then we've got loads of other stuff to restore yet, but they're all little trinkets to hang on the wall. So there'll be more of that to come once we go hunting for furniture around antique shops. Here we go. All done. Just a glass to do now. Got a couple of pieces done, but yeah, it's going to look alright. I like that. It's going to be perfect in the house. So yeah, I'll show you when we get to the mountain house tomorrow. We'll put it up. Still got shelves to make and stuff, but I need to find some wood. So we're just going to take it down there, get it out of the way. Now we need to start taking bits down, bits of furniture. We've got loads of household bits here, so we're going to do that in the next week or so. Yeah, start shipping off stuff down there. Right, very early morning. Oh, time to hit the road to the mountain house, and as you can see, the cart is full. So I'm away for 3 days, 4 days, working on the house. So the plan is this week we've got all the flooring to finish off downstairs in the dining room. I need to get my hands and knees again, scrub it with a wide brush, clean all the edges, clean all the excess crap off. That's phase one, and then I've got all the skirting to do. I've got all that. There'll be a couple of jobs I can't do because I need to know where to build the new fire place, because we want a nice area to stand that on, and either bricks or something. Yeah, so that's it for downstairs. I've got the new furniture to add, I've got the new thing, so I'm really going to look forward to seeing that. You've seen it with sort of semi-restored here. I've got the glass all done and everything, so hopefully I don't break it carrying it in on me. We've got that to put in place. That's going to go in the kitchen for now, but it will eventually go into the sitting room. What else are we going to be doing? Yeah, I think that's the main jobs. And then like emptying this lot. I've got dog foods for the strays. We've got more stuff for the strays. But yeah, it's just now taking stuff down there. It's like, ooh, it's taking lots of bits and bobs down, what we need. So yeah, that's going to be it. It's a short one this morning, and don't need to make big long ones now because I'm not doing 2 a week and forcing them. So we'll see you when we get back to the house. Right, we got the little dresser in. Hey, she looks cute. So it's not going to stay in here, but for now it is, because we want eventually a great big unit built there with sliding doors in the same sort of colour. But yeah, it will eventually be going in here. But we don't know where yet. We don't know whether to put it in the corner. Let's get some light on. Because this sofa's got, it's going to be the sofa, so we might go across there. Might have it in the corner there, or against this wall here. So I think that's probably where it's going to end up. But yeah, it's starting to look like a house until you come to this room. So like I say, my main goal this time is to get this floor done. I've got to go around all this edge and try and get all this up, scrub and clean. Looking if it's had a bit of a do, and then I've got to grout all this. So I've got to get all this black out the area. Most of this is done now, so don't need to worry about that. It's just this area, but I don't have to go to the corner because this whole corner wants some sort of stones putting in there ready for the fire in the summer. Victoria's back here Saturday. It's now Sunday. So yeah, coming back Saturday, and then we're going to spend sort of 4 days down here. Right on cue, the dog's having a shit. Yeah, there's a fair and stuff going on in the town, in the local town. Just to have a little break, and then I'll have a little break just doing them little things, because there's going to be a lot of that. I've got like curtains to hang, I've got all the boring stuff, pictures to hang, and we've got loads, all the cupboards to sort out. So we're just bringing bit at a time. So that's all we can do. So we just got back, and look who's here. Look who's here, and you're looking a lot better, aren't you, love? I can't see no ticks anywhere. And a big pile of biscuits. What? There's going to be quite a few on the floor because I split the bag. So she's got plenty of biscuits to go at. Don't know where Appy is. Where's Appy? But yeah, you're looking a lot better. Bless you. She doesn't seem to be limping very much either. Ugh. I love your little tail. It's like a weird little crooked thing at the end. Here he is! It's Appy! Appy, come on! There's some biscuits here for you. Come on, mate. Come on, look at all these biscuits all over the floor. They all poured out the car. Come on. How's your leg? It's always a bit swollen on the back there, isn't it, still? Bless you. Come on. Come get some food. Job one. Let's get this skirting down. So in Bulgaria, they have this. It's like plastic. All different colours. But there's like a tube in the back. You can run wires down it as well, which is quite handy. And then you get, it's like that. It's like a, and you can cut it with a Stanley knife. And then you get all these little adapters to join it together and stuff. Like I've got a little corner piece on, but then I mean I just glue mine on, but you can take the plastic bit off and screw them to the wall, but it's a lot of hassle. But yeah, it makes such a big difference. I mean, you wouldn't know it's wood, and the beauty is when you're mopping and stuff like that, it's just always, you know, wiped clean. So we fitted this everywhere in our house. This is like €2.50, I think, or €2.40, I can't remember. A length, I think it's 2.5 meters long. And yeah, it's just a handy, it just finishes edges off. So I'm gonna go round, I'm gonna fill all this up and make it look pretty. Right, skirting done. Just finishes it off. Ties in with the windows. The window man's been. He's making us a door for here. So he's, like I said, he's going to copy this. It's going to be aluminium and PVC, and he's going to trim it all both sides. Hence why I've not done this little stanchion piece yet, because obviously it's got to come out there a little bit. So I could have just left it, but hey. Rails are up, just need the curtains, they'll be here at the weekend, got to trim them. But yeah, slowly getting here. Now we need to find stuff to put in here. We're gonna tile on here, we've got tiling to put on here. Still loads of pretty things to do, but as a basics room, we're near enough finished. Unfortunately, we've got no water today. I have no idea why. So, must be water off in the area. Right, skirting all finished. Just adds a little bit. So this room's done. We don't need to do this one. This one's going to be done tomorrow, but yeah, it just adds a little bit now. Just makes it feel more homely. So, like I was saying, this stuff's fairly cheap. You just cut it with a Stanley knife. So, I can't wait to get this made into a bedroom. We have got a big wheel for here, cartwheel light. It all bust. Econt smashed it all up, so it's waiting for insurance and sent another one, or they're going to fix it or something. I don't know what's going on, but I said I don't mind it if you're going to discount it and send me the parts, I'll fix it. But waiting to hear back from that, or else I would have been wiring that up today. And then we want one for in here as well. But we're not sure yet. We're still not 100% sure what to do for lighting in it. So when I get this one, I'm going to hang it up and just sort of put it up and see if it looks right. And you're not going to bash it with your head. If it does, then I'll order another one. So yeah, I'll let you know the company anyway. Once things get sorted, because there's a couple of companies I found doing them. So this one was a little bit cheaper. So hopefully their packing skills, because none of it was wrapped. Right, let's finish off these last few jobs and then I can chill out for the day because it's Sunday. Ugh. And I'm having to work. So yes, rush to get it done and then take some time off. So we got the other strays back, my friends. So one of these is going to be the new dad. He was in the garden now, the other one's running off, so. Hey up, mama. How you doing? Hey up. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, she's lovely. But yeah, looking in really good condition, so someone's definitely looking after her. But these two, I don't know. There's the other sheepish one. Hey, yo. Yeah, so these two keep hanging around her because she's obviously in season. So, but yeah, we keep looking at her. I'm not going to waste tablets and stuff on her in case she's been looked after. She's really looking healthy. So, you're alright, love. Just push your way in. There's nothing else up there. I know you want the good stuff, the wet stuff. But there isn't any. Right, last horrible job to do. I've got one more room to scrub the floor of my hands and knees, and it doesn't do me any good at all, but we got to do it. So yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, these tiles, I've got to have a good scrub and I've got some grouting to do. But today is just about scrubbing it clean and then getting on with loads of little jobs. So, and the other bad news is we've got no water. So I came here yesterday and it was like, oh, water's off, and I was a bit worried, thinking, have we done anything wrong? But no, there's definitely no water. The meter's not moving, so I've got no leaks. So it was Sunday, so I couldn't contact anyone. I've got a few numbers and stuff, so we will see what happens today. But I found the online Facebook thing where it tells you where there's problems, but nothing in this area. Not since, beginning of May. So I'm hopefully there is a temporary problem. I'm just waiting for the neighbour to go past and then I can stop her and ask her and see if she's got any before I have to go down to the there. Yeah, so this is what I've got to do. Get all that overspray up, give the floor a good scrub. Lucky enough, he's already done a bit of grouting in this one, so I've only got this little piece here, but half of this is going to be all in bricks or stone yet, we don't know. I'd love to get stonework up the walls and on there. So yeah, that's something to think about for winter, because it'll be here soon. So right, yeah, both of these rooms are done. So let's get cracking on with this one. Right, today's job, thank God I'm working inside. There were quite a few storms. But yeah, it's starting to get these sanded now. Get all these sanded and painted. Try and get them painted. But we've just got these two to do. Covered the bathroom up. Yes, there's just these two frames to do, sand now. This is going to be a later project. I'm just going to do a bit at a time. So, no huge big rush. It's a case of getting these two bedrooms empty now. Once I've got all these painted, done all the sanding, move everything into this hallway, and then we can start getting some furniture in and some flooring down in them. And yeah, once I can get the doors on, then they're sealed, and then I can start working on the hallway, because obviously dust is a problem. So it's going to probably start when I get the bathroom door put on, so it'll probably be a few weeks. So yeah, busy. Right, could do with a light in here. It's a bit dark now, just to see where I'm going, but right, let's get sanding. It's a whole morning sanding and prepping. Right, now time to slap some paint on her. Right, there we go, all painted up. Ooh. Yeah, it came out alright though. So the better when we get the other door matches them. So, right. Now it's time for feeding. Because Lucky's back. Hey up, Lucky. Good morning. Right, something a little bit different today. So I'm not in the house. So we're back at Ostrov. I've been for the last few days. I don't think you really want to see me grass cut again. Getting a bit boring, that one. But yeah. So yeah, we're off to the garage. Now, nothing bad. The old girl here, the old Land Rover Freelander 2 we bought in 2012 in England for £3.5 grand. I mean, she's been a trooper. Yeah, she, for the last good few months now, it's got a bit of a knock on the front suspension somewhere. There's obviously a bush or something gone. If you don't know where we live, we have to sort of, it's all like old gravel tracks and really bad roads to our house. So she's took a hammering. She's had a right hammering for the last year. She's never let us down once. When we bought her, I mean, she was one owner from new. I'm also touch wood. Hopefully she's gonna not let me down again. But yeah, we are desperate for another vehicle. We need a backup vehicle now. We can't, you know, we know our luck's not going to last that long. But she's been amazing. All I've ever had done over here is a full service, which she's booked in. Well, she will be booked in after we've had a look at this knocking. There must be a bush or something worn or something. So yeah, we're off in at 8 o'clock this morning. Just on the way to the garage now, and get it up on the ramps and just have a look, see where it is. It's just annoying noise now. It could be anything, like an exhaust bracket loose or anything, but yeah, I feel it's something on the suspension. It could be, I can't see anything, but yeah, just a wear and tear part. But yeah, she's really done well, absolutely done well. Not one mishap so far, so hopefully she keeps going. And we've got 178,000 on the clock. So yeah, when we left England, we just gave her a timing belt, full massive service, which is crazy. The service was so expensive in England. Yeah, over here it was 130 quid. It's crazy. Even the timing belt was actually not too bad. So yeah, the beauty is over here, obviously labour costs are a lot cheaper. So we're heading there now. We'll get her checked out. I'll let you know what the diagnosis is. And the rest of the plans, well, today we just got one more day back at home. Loading up, we're going to go through all our stuff we've had in storage in the garage. We had, from what Victoria brought, stuff what we brought over, which we never used in our house, cookery, cook stuff, to take down to the other house. So Victoria's going to be down with me this weekend. We're going to be asking the mayor some questions next week. I'll take the curbs out on the road to try and make a driveway and ask him about internet and stuff like that. So we're very blessed there, because his secretary speaks fluent English. She's lovely. So obviously we can communicate a bit better, and yeah, we can ask her loads of questions and get information. So tick all that off, and then I'm just going to be sort of not going to be doing much at the house. So sort of work's slowing down a bit now. That's why we're going back to one video a week. And like I've said in other videos, I'm still on the fence on the future of YouTube. It's a lot of work for not a lot, for no out. There's nothing rewards really. It's just I like, being part of the community and helping other people through it. And that's it. It keeps me going. And at least sort of, family and stuff can still watch. But we'll see what happens in the future. I know there's a lot of you loyal fans. I just feel like it's boring. So yeah, and it's just forcing stuff. I don't really want to be doing that. But we'll see. There's going to be a lot to come hopefully in the future. Just need a motorhome. I need a motorhome. I've got to get back. I've got some other news coming for you about that. I will be doing a full YouTube on my wife's new business. She's been in the making probably for the last 4 years, probably 5. The website is going to be amazing. So there is going to be this. Her Facebook is gone live while Vanguard. But it's more information will come out soon. We're just getting all that up and running. So that's probably more of a end of the year project. We've got to fill the whole website up yet with companies and dictionaries of all the. It's all based in England as well and Ireland at the moment for all the van life festivals and all this like campsites. Everything, so all my old knowledge of camping and stuff will all be inputted in it. And if we get a motorhome, you might see me at a festival, so advertising and stuff. So keep a lookout. I just need a motorhome. So yeah, but we're only off. We'll find something in the end. But right, catch you in a bit with the diagnosis. Right, it's a quick update. I just had it in. Found it straight away. Both track rod ends on both sides are gone. Wheels are a lot knocking. So yeah, booked in for next week. Have them both done, realigned, and he's going to do the MOT for me. They call it pre-leg or something, or pre-leg. But yeah, so all sorted. Nothing looked too bad. He had a quick check over. Can't find anything else. So hopefully that'll be nice. It'd be nice to have less knocking noises. It's only on rough ground. On tarmac you never hear it, but because we're off road a lot you can hear it knocking around. So yeah, it's going to be about sort of 3-hour jobs because he's going to do the MOT as well, so that's alright. Shops are just up the road. I can go up there and it's going to be in the 30s next week. So they have coffee machines and all sorts here, but it's only literally a 5-minute walk and the shops are up there and cafes, so I'll go find somewhere Econt.